Hello. We've been talking about the missional priority of Quebec and Francophone Canada, and today we have a conversation with Luc Poirier. He's a pastor, and he's also the French Ministries Coordinator for the District of the Maritimes of the Pentecostal Assemblies of Canada. Hello, Luc.
Hi, Gary.
Tell us a bit about your ministry, your pastoral ministry, and your responsibilities in the District of the Maritimes.
Yeah, well, I'm the lead pastor in Centre Chrétien Évangélique of Beresford right now, and I'm also the interim pastor in Centre Nouvelle Vie in Shediac, and I also oversee like a church plant in Fredericton, where Carole Fournier is actually the church planter over there. And I'm also the chaplain for the Quebec Junior Hockey League, the Teton Bathurst, which I enjoy very much. I'm also on the district executive, and I'm also the French Ministries coordinator for our district. So that's a little bit some of my hats right now.
So, Luc, does your wife see you anytime?
She does, and I'm so glad she's very supportive of my ministry, and she understands that I'm going around a little bit.
So I know this all stems from your heart and your burden for ministry, your calling, especially to French Canada. Now, oftentimes when people think about French ministry, they often think of the province of Quebec. And myself, I live in Montreal, and we think this is the center of things, although I lived in Quebec City for a number of years and ministered there. But there's a great need in other parts of Canada for the Francophone people. So tell us a bit about, population of French people in the Maritimes, especially in New Brunswick and other areas, and the needs that you would see, like, Christian versus non-Christian. Just talk to us a bit about that, would you, Luc?
Yes, certainly, Gary. Well, there's about 350,000 Francophone in New Brunswick. A lot of them are bilingual, but quite a few of them are unilingual Francophone. And we're seeing more and more immigrant coming to New Brunswick, and a lot of them are unilingual French. We have presently 8 French churches in New Brunswick. And then I would say, that we really have a mission field here. Most of the Acadian Francophone have a background, Catholic background, and they're not opposed to the gospel. They're really, I find the receptivity is not as strong as we would like it, but I believe, that we have a great mission field here. So just a quick, quick word.
So in listening to you talk about all your responsibilities, you seem to be interim pastor here and there. That sort of tells me that there's need for people to maybe come along and help. And if someone was sensing a call in their heart towards French ministry in some way, are there places where they could minister even at this time, or what are some of the ministry possibilities that you would see at this time in the Maritimes?
Yeah, well, right now we have 3 churches that are looking for lead pastor. Our church in Shediac is looking for lead pastor. The one in Dieppe also, and the one in Edmundston. Actually, we do have 3 interim pastors serving in those churches right now, but we are looking for lead pastor, and those are really good churches. We have profiles also that are available, and there's good potential, really well-established churches, and financially also we offer a full-time salary. So we are looking for a full-time lead pastor for those 3 churches. There's also Yes, you go ahead
Well,
first.
I'm just going to say, so if somebody was interested, would they contact you directly, Luke? Would be the best way?
Absolutely. They can contact me or they can contact
The
Pastor
Maritime
Kevin.
District?
Yeah, Kevin Johnson, Jim Malloy, and
Okay.
we would love to speak with them. Absolutely.
So I'm also aware, Luke, that your church has been working on a church plant for not New Richmond, for Campbellton.
That's right.
And so tell us a bit about it. And is there possibilities of doing church planting in the Maritimes?
Yes, absolutely. We're because of the pandemic, we had to stop our meeting in Campbellton. We are still doing it through Zoom and the internet, but it is our goal, as soon as we can meet again, to meet physically in Campbellton. The people are still connecting with us, and we do have some money aside for church plants in Campbellton. Um, yeah, and there's also in Fredericton, we are working at that place. There's also one place in Nova Scotia, some people may not know, but in Clar, we are working on a French church plant over there too. So yeah, if someone, would be interested, it would be our pleasure. We're looking for a church planter, and our church in Beresford can be like a base for someone, who could go and work with me actually to plant.
So tell me a bit, Luke, that's good. The French culture in the Maritimes is a bit different than the French culture here in Quebec. I remember once I was down there and I was speaking, and I had such a, they must thought I came from France or something, and you know me, I'm part English, part French. Um, the the language is just a bit different, but somebody who can learn French, they will be able to minister there as well. And I think New Brunswick is a bit more bilingual than parts of Quebec will say. Is that right?
Yes, it is. I would say, most, well, a great percentage of people are bilingual. So someone who wants to learn French, it's a great place, because yeah, I would say it's not as hard as in Quebec. And the culture also, like you mentioned, Gary, I find people are really friendly and open. They're very warm people in the Acadian, and the maritime people they are known for that. So it's a great place, for ministry. Someone who wants to learn French and develop their experience in French. Yeah.
So, we talked about, pastoral ministry, we talked about church planting. Would there be occasions for like new ministries, like something new, like, doing ministry in urban centers or even on the university campus? Somebody might feel a call to that. Is there places that they could do that in the Maritimes?
Yes, there is. It's a great need, different type of ministry. We need help on the social media, someone who would like to help our churches actually to be more on the social media to reach people. Music, worship, student ministry also on the University of Moncton. We do have a ministry right now, but we could certainly use some help there. Ministry with young adults, um, children's ministry, someone who would like to come and just to be on the side of a lead pastor and gain some experience and develop their own calling. I remember for myself, I moved in New Brunswick in 1985, to help my pastor just to plant a church in Shediac. And I had no salary or no. I didn't have a place to stay, but I came, and I can tell you the Lord has provided all the way through, and I've learned a lot, and I grew, and you know, uh, that was a great move for me and my family. And if anyone feels the call to come for Francophone, I tell you, there's opportunities, and
Well, that's a great invitation, and that is true. Yahweh will provide, God will provide. And so, hey, Luke, thank you for taking the time today in talking with us and sharing with a bit about the need in the Maritimes. And so, we want to keep you in our prayers and in our thoughts. And again, for those of you who might be watching this short interview, if you want to speak to Luke or even just contact me, feel any calling to work in French Canada, don't be afraid to give us a buzz. And Lord bless you and keep you. Thanks again, Luke, and take care.
my pleasure, Gary. Thank you.